This is Roger Hebard and his beautiful wife Elizabeth, and we're still in Job. And Job, Elihu is still extolling God's greatness to Job, trying to correct Job. And Elihu continued and said, "Bear with me a little, and I will show you, for I have something to say on God's behalf. I will get my knowledge from afar and ascribe righteousness to my Maker. For truly my words are not false. One who is perfect in knowledge is with you." Well, okay, he's kind of high on himself, bless his heart. "Behold, God is mighty and does not despise any. He is mighty in strength of understanding. He does not keep the wicked alive, but gives the afflicted their right. He does not withdraw his eyes from the righteous, but with kings on the throne, he sets them forever, and they are exalted. And if they are bound in chains and caught in the cords of affliction, then he declares to them their work and their transgressions, that they are behaving arrogantly. He opens the ears to instruction and commands that they return from iniquity. If they listen and serve him, they complete their days in prosperity and their years in pleasantness. But if they do not listen, they perish by the sword and die without knowledge. The godless in heart cherish anger. They do not cry for help when he binds them. They die in youth, and their life ends among the cult prostitutes." You know, if you live in the flesh, that's death. You don't want to live in the flesh. You want to live in the spirit. Now, I don't know if Elihu knew much about the spirit, but we do, and we want to live in the spirit. He delivers the afflicted by their affliction and opens their ear by adversity. He also allured you out of distress into a broad place where there is no cramping, and what was set on your table was full of fatness. But you are full of the judgment of the wicked. Judgment and justice seize you. Beware lest wrath entice you into scoffing, and let not the greatness of the ransom turn you aside. Will your cry for help avail to keep you from distress, or all the force of your strength? Do not long for the night when peoples vanish in their place. Take care, do not turn to iniquity, for this you have chosen rather than affliction. Behold, God is exalted in his power. Who is a teacher like him? Who has prescribed for him his way? Or who can say, you have done wrong? Remember to extol his work, and which men have sung. All mankind has looked on it. Man beholds it from afar. Behold, God is great, and we know him not. The number of his years is unsearchable, for he draws up the drops of water. They distill his mist in rain, which the skies pour down and drop on mankind abundantly. Can anyone understand the spreading of the clouds, the thunderings of his pavilion? Behold, he scatters his lightning about him and covers the roots of the sea. For by these he judges people. He gives food in abundance. He covers his hands with the lightning and commands it to strike the mark. Its crashing declares his presence. The cattle also declare that he rises. I think a storm is coming because a storm does come later on when God starts speaking. All right, so that's the 36th chapter of Job. And now we're going to Zechariah, and we'll be in the, it looks like the 6th chapter of Zechariah. And then pretty soon we're going to be through with the Old Testament. Just Malachi comes after this, and then we will be through. Now, Zechariah sure had a lot of visions and a lot of things that are messianic and talking about prophecy. Okay, a vision of 4 chariots. Again I lifted my eyes and saw, and behold, 4 chariots came out for between two mountains, and the mountains were mountains of bronze. The first chariot had red horses, the second black horses, the third white horses, and the fourth dappled horses, all of them strong. Then I answered and said to the angel who talked with me,